我盼，我像个小孩，此刻心跳你明不明白？没了节拍，你走了过来，太好看，连一刻都无法从你身上移开。为你我拼命耍帅，为你我不再等待。
Physics is a science that explains how the universe works. Every movement, every push, every pull, every sound, and every flash of light, there's always physics behind it. Physics also helps us understand how energy flows, why things slow down, and how the technology around us works. In simple terms, physics is what connects our everyday experiences to the scientific explanations that make them happen. When we consider examples, we realize that physics isn't just something that occurs, it is something that happens in everyday lives.
Every time, but physics is still loud and proud in here. See this? Static friction is what's keeping it stuck to the other books. So I need to apply more force than that to pull it out. There we go, motion. Now it's at rest. That's Newton's first law of motion, inertia. The table pushes up with the normal force that exactly matches the gravitational force falling down, so the net force is zero. That is called mechanical equilibrium. Taking this, air is actually pushing against the page. That's a resistance. The harder it hits, the faster it goes. That's Newton's second law in action. Wild, right? Did you know, without friction, how would you be able to walk? Your foot will just slide backward every time you step.
It's pitch dark outside, but this LED bulb isn't just giving us light, it's teaching us heat and temperature too. Let's see how. Feel the gentle warmth. This is an incandescent bulb. It uses electricity to heat a tiny wire until it glows. Here's the key. 9 out of 10 parts of its energy go to it, not light. That's why it gets so warm. Notice how the room doesn't feel cold anymore? The bulb's heat spreads out and raises air temperature just enough to make studying feel comfy, even though it's cold outside. Next time you study at night, remember, your light is also a tiny heater. What's your favorite way to stay cozy while studying? Did you know that bridges and railway tracks expand when you heat? Materials usually expand when heat. So engineers leave small gaps to prevent damage from thermal expansion.
Have you ever wondered what magic makes you feel lighter in the water? Or why earth pop when you dive deep? It's not actually magic, it's fluid static. So what is fluid static? Fluid static is simply the science that deals with fluid at rest. Just like the water in your pool, it explains the two biggest forces you feel every time you swim: pressure and buoyancy. Pressure builds as you go deeper because the weight of the water increases, but the opposite force, buoyancy, is the water's opposite. That's why you feel so light. Look at this leaf. Note that slight weight only needs to displace a small amount of water to generate a strong upward force. That is the science of your swimming pool. Did you know the water pressure at the bottom of the container is exactly the same whether the container is a tiny drinking straw or a giant lake, as long as the depth is identical? Basketball is not just dribbling, shooting, or running. Every move in the court usually follows schematics. the branch of physics that studies motion. Today, I will show you how kinematics appears in game Belangdal. Short break, let's taking out some kinematics without waiting for gravity. See that bounce? When it hits the ground, its velocity reverses. The displacement changing over time. Cool, right? Now for the shot. Even my jump has kinematics. Did you know that most of professional basketball players use kinematics to adjust their shots? Most of them aim at the back of the rim. Maximize ball and up